Now let's talk about the parameter-based access control, where we have to, like, in order to perform the access control, what the application can implement is a parameter-based access control. It can provide us some parameters on the basis of which the application or the server is going to authorize us and provide the access. So what kind of parameters we are talking about here? So it can be parameter on the header, in the URL itself. Okay, it can be a cookie parameter also, or it can be parameter that might be hidden in the post request. So these parameters you already know that you will find in three places. First is your get request, second is the post request, third one is the um, third one is your this request, that is uh, this cookies or header request, header parameters. So on these three places, you might find some parameters. So for now, what we have is we have a URL parameter which is shown here, that is admin. And if you let's say if the value of admin is set to false, so it will come to your mind that I can just make it true, and it might allow you to access the functionality of the admin user. In the second case, also you can see here you have a role-based access control where it's let's say if the role is set to 0, then you will not be able to access the admin functionality. But if you change the role to 1, you might be able to access the functionality of the admin user. So that is the objective of these labs that are present here. So you have two labs here. I'll be doing one for you, and the other lab you can do by yourself. Okay. So let's start from this one, which is user role controlled by the request parameter. So let me open it. Okay. So over here we are given with some information. So this lab has an admin panel at /admin, which identifies administrators using a forgeable cookie. So there is a cookie parameter that you might have to change in order to access the admin functionality. And for for solving the lab, we have to delete this user Carlos, and we are given with some credentials. There is a credential here that will help us to log in. So the username is Wiener and the password is Peter. So let's access the lab and see how we can change the cookie and then become or can access the functionality of admin user. So let's go to my account. Let's try to log in here with Wiener. So we are logged in using the credentials which were provided to us, that was Wiener and Peter. Once we are logged in, let's now try to access, see if we have robots.txt here. If not, then we are already given a page. I guess robots.txt we have to check. Okay, so it's not found here. So we are already given the page that you have a page called as admin. Let's try to access it. But before accessing it, we have to make sure uh, we are able to access it or not. We can see that we are not able to access it because the admin interface is only available if you're logged in as administrator user. And definitely the server might be checking something from my end to confirm whether I am admin or whether I am admin or not. Okay. So what can be checked is you can just right click on this request, go to inspect, or you can simply press Ctrl Shift I in order to open the inspect element. And once you are on the inspect element, you can simply go to, now it depends on your browser again. So currently I'm using Brave. I'm using Brave browser, so I can just go to application and cookies, and under cookie you will find the cookie which are associated with this session. Uh, what what you're saying?
No, it's okay, sir.
Okay, so we have two cookies here. First is admin, and second one is session. So for session cookie, we have to like we cannot change it because we do not know what might be the session cookie for admin. So what we can do is it's very simple for us to change this false value to true. Why? Because if I change it to true, then the server might consider us as the administrator user and can allow us to access the functionality of admin user. So I've just changed the value, and if you just try to send this request again, you will find that now you are able to access the functionality of the admin user from here only. Earlier you were not able to access, but now because we have changed the cookie, we have forced the cookie, which could allow us to access the functionality of a super user, of a privileged user, that is administrator. So now we are here, we are on the admin panel, and we can delete the user from here, which will solve the lab. So this kind of access control is based on a parameter that can be controlled by the user. In the user side, there should be no parameter that can be controlled, or if there are parameters, they should be unpredictable, like the session cookie. You saw that the session cookie was unpredictable. And this kind of cookie should be present for admin and non-admin users. That's it. If you have these kind of cookies available, then it is not vulnerable to broken access control.
If you want to learn more about web application penetration testing and bug bounty, then you can contact us on the number on the